Yo, YouTube, how is it going? I just wanted to give a shout out to all the people that's been fucking with me from the very beginning. I should have been undid this. I'm sorry that I haven't did this. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all stay commenting. Y'all stay keeping up with my all my videos, just like I stay keeping up with y'all. We follow each other on Instagram and Facebook. Man, this is my own little personal lock family. And these people are Richard Childress, Rodie Locks, King Davis, Prince on Lock. Man, these people been fucking with me from the jump. I also had some other people, but I tried to go see if they was still on YouTube, but come to find out they jumped out the game. They cut their hair, and they not really making videos anymore. So yeah, shout out to these people, man. We show each other love. We started out around the same time, but I want to say they like just a couple of months ahead of me. But we all hit our New Year's around the same time, so we basically in around the same time for each other. So yeah, that's one thing when you come into the lock community, always find some people that's um that lock their hair around the same time you did. I mean, it can be 5 months apart, 6 months, 8 months. It doesn't matter. As long as y'all hitting y'all anniversary in that same year, y'all around the same time. So keep up with people like that. It'll motivate you even more to stay in the game, and y'all can see each other's do's and don'ts, and get information and knowledge from each other. Because you'll see a lot of people that's way in the game in years, and you'll see that they don't really, comment or reply back or give you very good tips or anything. And I can see myself, I'm sorry, because I also did this before, and that's not replying back to everybody. Me personally, my excuse for it is is because when I see it, I'm most likely out doing stuff with my fiance and everything. So I'm sorry that I don't really reply back. I end up looking at the comment and while I'm out, and I eventually just forget. And man, I'm sorry. I went through all my old videos and seen that I did a lot of people like that, and I'm very sorry. And I could have replied with a thank you or anything. I could have always just replied back with something, man. A little attention is better than no attention to people. And I could personally see that. And I'm sorry to the people I did that to. But yeah, shout out to these people. Go to their page, show them some love. They got a bunch of information. Like I said, these people been rocking with me. We're like our own little family, man. I keep up with their videos. They keep up with mine. We stay on each other, motivate each other. But yeah, I want to also talk about the people that's starting out. I've been seeing a lot of people, beginners, subscribing to me, and man, this is my own opinion of what y'all need to do when you starting out. Always wash your hair. Always. You can wash it twice a month. It's not gonna hurt it. Long as you're not using anything that's gonna really just dry your hair out like that, you can wash it twice, 3 times. Hell, you can wash it the whole month. To me, honestly, in my opinion, if you actually getting your hair dirty like that all the time, and like I said on my last video, I'm doing a lot of 4-wheeler riding, racing around in the back roads and through the trails and stuff. So I wash my hair a lot now, and it's not gonna really hurt long as you're not using stuff that's gonna just dry your hair out bad. And when you do wash it, always get products that's gonna put that moisture back into your hair. So always keep your scalp oil. Yeah, always keep your scalp oil. And another tip I want to give out to the people that's starting out is you don't have to retwist your hair no every 2 weeks or no every 3 weeks. Man, wait 40 days. That's almost that's like going into your second month. or the month after, the next month over from when you want to get a retwist. Wait till the end. Say for instance, because I'm confusing myself and I'm pretty sure I'm confusing y'all. Best example, if you started on the first, wait until the 10th of the next month and then retwist your hair. Because I know a lot of people, they got thin hair and they just end up thinning out their roots bad, and they have to combine and keep combining, and they'll eventually just jump out the game and cut their hair off because they don't know what's going on with their hair. So if you feel like your hair is thin and you want to thicken it up, you can wait 2 months. I'm not saying do this in the from your first year. Don't do this in your first year. You don't really need to do this unless you just want thicker locks. But after your first year, going into your second year, I'm talking about these people that you can wait 2 months to get a retwist, unless you really just care about your hair looking pretty. But me personally, I don't care about my hair looking pretty. As y'all can see, I haven't retwisted in 3 months, but y'all can wait 2 months or almost 2 months to retwist your hair. That way, it will thicken it out over time. You won't really see it until a couple of months on down the line that your hair is actually getting thicker. It'll puff it out a little bit more, and it'll help out with your hair. But if you got like small parted roots, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but if you got small parted roots, it'll also become bad because your lock will end up getting heavier than what your base can really handle. So you want to also think about that too. And I also seeing a lot of people worried about what type of patterns they got going on in their head. Me personally, I don't care about that. And I mean, yeah, it looks nice. You got a, you know, perfect symmetric parts and everything going out through your head. But me personally, I don't really see the point of it. If you got locks, you just got locks. I don't really care about your base. I just care about it looks good. It looks good. The base, to me, the base doesn't make the locks. The locks makes the locks. So that's another thing. Don't get all hyped up or worrying about your parts or anything and then want to take your hair out and start over because your parts ain't perfect. There is no such thing as perfect parts. And if you got a loctician that trying to keep your parts like that, tell them to stop. Tell them to stop because you end up hurting your hair in the long run. And it's not important. It's really not important. Because you will see that after your second year, you'll stop really giving a damn about how neat your hair is or how you want it fresh all the time. I'm telling you, after 2 years in, you'll just say fuck it and just rock your hair any kind of way. Like me, you'll be me. You'll just say fuck it, airfro that thing out on it, have you a mini airfro and not give no fucks. So yeah, man. Y'all stop caring about that because I see a lot of people get wrapped up into that type of stuff. Also, don't worry about what products. The products to me, it don't really. If you got thick nappy locks, man, you don't need no products to keep a retwist unless you one of them types that actually want to stay fresh and for about 2 weeks, which most people don't only last a week or a week and a half. If you want to stay fresh throughout 2 weeks, then by all means go searching for the best product you can find. To me, like I had my own experience of doing that, trying to find the best product, trying to keep a hold and stuff like that until I realized that I have real thick hair, and I think the beginning of my third year, that's when I stopped using products. I stopped using any type of retwist gel or anything, basically like anything period. I stopped using it and just basically use water. That's all I use. As soon as I wash my hair and do a hot oil treatment to it, I'll retwist right off the jump. Right after that, I don't put nothing in my hair, in my head. I don't use nothing, because my hair is so thick that it just stays with water. That's all you need, basically, to me. And I've seen a lot of people do that. All they use is water to retwist, and that's really all you need is water. And it'll save you a lot of money, a lot of time, and a lot of stress in the long run, man. Y'all, people that's beginning, y'all might not see that now, but just give it, like I said, just give it some time. You ain't gotta take my advice, but you'll see in the long run that you don't really need it. I'm trying to save you money, man. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, another thing is, what else I want to talk about? Oh yeah, styling your hair and coloring your locks. When is a good time to do it? You can do it probably after 6 months. I say go for it, but it's gonna be a lot more maintenance to do, because coloring your hair dries out your hair bad. Because depending on what type of color you want, you gonna bleach it. Most likely, you gonna bleach your hair to get that color. So if you just doing like a little throw-in color dye that you're not really hoping to just pop and it just blends in, and people can only see it once they walk up on your hair, then I say go for it after 6 months. Give your hair time to grow. But if you gonna bleach to get a certain color, I say wait a year. Wait a year and a half, or wait almost to your second year to bleach and do a color like that. Because I did it within my year, a year and a half. That's when I had bleached my hair, and I wish I would have waited within 2 years, because it dried out my hair bad. I'm talking about, I was always doing hot oil treatments and stuff like that. I had to up my oil my scalp. I usually have to oil my scalp twice a week. Now, once I bleached my hair, I had to jump it up to 4 to almost probably 5 times a week, and that's not good. And that really is not good, and they'll cause me to wash my hair that second week of after retwisting my hair. That second week, I end up washing everything out and not have a retwist anymore. But like I said, I don't care about retwist. But the third week, I end up going probably 3. Depending on how dry my hair feels, I might oil it 4 times that week. But this is just me. This is just for the people that bleach their locks. It will dry your hair out bad. It'll dry it out bad. Even because all I did was my tip. Let me see if I can show y'all. Yeah, that's all I did. You see that? That's not much. That's all I did was just a tip, and it dried out. I did all of them like that, and it just dried out my hair. And till this day, my hair is still dry like that. It's real dry. It's not like in the beginning no more, where I'll oil it and it'll just feel, soft, like my hair usually feels. But after bleaching it, changed all that. It really changed the texture of how my hair feels. But like I said, if you're gonna bleach, wait a year and a half, or really just wait 2 years. Once you hit your 2-year mark, then think about bleaching, because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all gonna bleach a lot more than that. Because I just did little baby tips, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all gonna bleach our hair probably all the way up here. Y'all want this whole thing bleached, or y'all might bleach our whole head. I seen it all. But wait till you more into the game, where your hair actually had time to adapt. That's all I'm saying. Wait, just wait, because